is Pat Hentges, retired from John Deere in November of 2006. Over the years, I've been involved with the fire department here and EMS service. Just received my award for 50 years of service.
Pat's nickname is Junior, and I have no idea how he got that nickname, but it's a common thing in the Bernard area here. It seems like everybody's got a nickname. People are known only by their nickname, and you'd have to look up their birth certificate to find their actual real name, or talk to somebody old enough to tell you what their real name actually is.
He is very involved in everything he does. I mean, he works with the ambulance side of it and the fire side of it at the Bernard Emergency Center here.
I'm on the critical incident stress management team in the tri-state area, and city councilman here in the town of Bernard. I belong to the American Legion Post in 528, and I'm very involved with the honor guard service there and doing graveside services for our fellow veterans. To have what we have here in our fire and EMS is pretty unusual. This is a community of 118, and most of a lot of people here that we know. So when we have a call, a lot of times it's somebody that we know.
I nominated Pat for 3 instances that he did perform CPR on people and revived them.
Well, I was on one of the situations with Pat, my buddy Andrew. Dad went into a cardiac arrest one evening.
Mike and myself were sitting at Mike's house on a Friday evening, and it was about 10 o'clock at night. Got a phone call, said it's my mother, and I'm like, what would she be calling at this time of night for? And answered it, and she said, something happened to your dad. I think he had a heart attack.
John's call, which he only lives like 2 blocks from me, so rather than come to the station here, I went right to the house.
You know, when Junior steps in to a traumatic situation, you know, the lights and bells go off for him to focus on what he's been trained to do over his years.
We got Dad to the ground, Pat and Mike started CPR on him. They got the defibrillator in there, they shocked him right on the living room floor, and they ended up getting him revived on the way to the hospital, and that was in 2014, and he's still walking on this earth.
You know, he was at the Basilica in Dyersville, and the other event up at Thunder Hills when he helped at the I-Club event, you know, performing CPR up there. You could be in this field for your whole career and never have a situation like this pan out to be a good situation, but to have 3 is, you know, mind-boggling over the course of time.
He's just so humble about it. He was like, just said, that's just my job. I'm doing the job I'm trained to do.
It still takes guts to get out of your chair to go do that and help somebody when everybody else might be looking around.
For me to receive this award is very special. As a family, we kind of grew up, we lived with our grandparents. They were folks that you always were, you don't think about yourself, you're always thinking about your neighbors, and you're always going to be there to help your neighbors. And Bernard is a small community. Yeah, it's a small community in size, but it's a big community in heart.